Hey y'all, I'm going to show you my Stage 2 Plus 91 Octane Golf R. I love this little car. Coming from my STI, this is actually a pretty good comparison. Got that push start button with the needle sweep. Oh yeah, and no check engine lights. Okay, next we're going to remove some of the lines here. To help relieve the feel. Wiggle it around until it starts to come loose. As you can see, pretty well oiled up in there. So just get a little bit of a grip on it, just kind of wiggle it out. And then do one. Get all these guys down evenly. So, the Volkswagen battery died. Not yesterday, but the night before. And it's keyless entry. So, couldn't get into my car to go to work. Couldn't even get into it to jump it. According to Google, you can still get into them with the actual key. Right there. So we're gonna try that out. Huzzah! Alright, yeah, so supposedly you just stick that little shun right up in there. Probably the wrong way. No, they're both the same. Oh. Oh, alright, I see. I recognize that. Ooh. So yeah, you just like kind of pull it up and then fucking yank that bitch off. Oh, what's up? Huh. Old fashioned. Nope, not yet. Hey guys, it's Aaron the Baron here, and I'm going to be installing rock block mud flaps on my MK6 Golf R. So let's get to it. Also, you like my new mod? Weight reduction. I'm taking the paint off for extra weight. I'm gonna try to patch it up here someday. So yeah, to do the front, this is all you need. So I got the mud flap here, really freaking awesome. I got the orange with the white accent because my theme is kind of the orange-white color. We have the hex for taking the old screws off, so we're actually done with that guy. I have a Phillips. I got a little mini ratchet. I'm not actually going to need that. And then this is all the hardware you need. So literally 3 screws, 3 washers, and a couple of the clip pieces. Separates them front and back, so this is going to be for the other side. Really super easy. So you literally just replace 2 of them in those original 2 holes with a couple of washers, and then you're going to use the other attachments for a little bit further in where this will match up. So we'll show you here in a sec. I'm stoked. I haven't had these since, well, actually all of my other all-wheel drive cars have had these, but I've been wanting some for this car for about 9 months, so finally got around to doing it. So I'm hyped. We're gonna see what it looks like. Ooh. All done, and this looks fire. Freaking badass. Needed to put some fuel in the gas guzzler on my way home from work. Still got some snow and some ice. I'm gonna do a quick pull up the street here, probably from second, just to show you how bad the clutch is slipping right now. Because this is about 3 days before the stage 2 clutch gets put in. And yeah, we're just gonna do a quick pull from second. Hopefully there's no cops on a Tuesday night. Okay. I'll do my best to keep that as steady as possible. Okay, there's no police, so we're gonna go ahead and gun it. So this is from second. So my clutch is absolutely toasted. I can smell it really bad just from that one pull. That's all I've done in days. That's the only pull I've done in days, and my clutch literally smells like I just welded up a whole freaking shop. Like, you know that the distinct like steel welding smell from a burned clutch? Yeah, the whole cabin is filled with that right now. Cool. I just picked up the Golf, and new clutch is in. Everything except the bleeder valve is in. Guess it was faulty. So we call up ECS and see what they can do. But we're gonna see how this new clutch handles. I'm really excited. Obviously, we can't we can't go balls to the wall with it. We got to break it in. But I'm excited to not have it slipping.
Yeah. I mean, the road looks clear, so if you want, we could go all the way. All right. Cool. All right. You're good.
Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Aaron and today is the Golf R's very first dyno day. $313,366. That's not bad. Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. What are you doing here? Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I have a fun little project going on. Grab some rags. I'm gonna go to AutoZone and get a cleaning kit so I can buff out and polish my headlights because they were getting a little whack. Yeah, this past summer kind of beat the shit out of them. Alright, so opening this stuff up, I remember I did do a video on this with a BMW, but this was several months ago, so we're going to start over as if I've never done this. Final touch pad, basically, right here. You've got the instructions, you've got your gloves, you have the pad, and it comes with a rag too. Check that out. There's like a giant nuke of a bird poop on there, and that was on there when I took the box off. It literally happened like the night before. I'm getting it cleaned off. I'm going to pull the sticker off that I have right here. I'll pull those off, and I might decorate it. I'll see what other stickers I got, and then we're gonna throw it back on the car, and we're gonna see how that looks. But anyways, guys, it's gonna be a fun one. Let's get to it. think it needs a little more. I think that's it. Look at all that. So all that's left on my car, exhaust-wise, is a high-flow cat. Everything else is 3 inches. And I only have the cat because good old Bernalillo County, where I live, requires a cat inspection. So until I get that tuned out and a dud welded onto the pipes, I'm just gonna do this. I don't feel like switching them out. We're gonna work on changing my OEM brake pads out for the R1 Concepts OEP brake pads, which I think is like OEM Performance line or something like that. Anyways, let's get to it before the rain starts. When you have tools, it's no big deal. When you need tools and your car's already half torn apart, that's when it's a big deal. I legit only need a straight blade screwdriver. I have 4 Phillips screwdrivers, so that's cool. You know, if I ever find a Phillips that I need to pull out, I'm prepared. All right, so as fun as this has been, let's change these brake pads. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't wanted to touch my camera with this hand. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Yo, fellas, come look at this. What's going on, gamers? My name's Aaron. Welcome back to the channel if you're a returning viewer. If not, go ahead and just subscribe. Save yourself the time. So, today, we're going to be pulling off the shifter for my Mark 6 Golf R manual, because that's all that came in for the Golf R. Yeah, I went ahead and pulled it apart. Well, it said went ahead twice for some reason. I'm actually gonna plop this in the dryer for a minute. For a couple of minutes so we can dry it off and get the big old wrinkle out of it. Meanwhile, we're gonna look for some giant zip ties. But clearly, as you can see from this install, I didn't do anything correctly. It's just literally thrown on here, but honestly, it looks badass. You can't even tell. Cold start! Damn, dude. That looks really freaking good. Bro, that looks mean as hell, dude. Let's put it down here. Dude, look. Yo, dude, this looks so freaking sick. You can't really see it on this side. Dude, it's so much bigger, bro. Yo, all right, let's bust everything else out and we'll start on the install. So obviously they got to give you stickers, right? But I don't know why they would give you American flag stickers on something that's clearly for a European car. Dude, it looks so good. So it sticks out a good, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches, probably, at least. Probably 10 inches almost. We're gonna be working on getting my fenders flushed up with my wheels. We're gonna get my fitment all nice and dialed in. Because I'm on lowering springs, and even though I'm on aftermarket wheels, they're still the stock OEM size, which means I have a bit of a gap here. As you can see, got about, I don't know, half inch. And we're gonna get that all cleaned up here. So let's go ahead and bust this box open, pull out all my parts, and let's get started. So I went ahead and ordered this kit from Modded Euros. It was, I don't want to say 150 bucks. It might have been 180, I don't remember. But yeah, they sell a kit specifically to flush up your OEM fitment. But yeah, dude, that looks so much better, bro. Looks so much better. Makes the fitment look better too. All right, and we are here. I'm gonna hop out, hand him the keys, and we'll get this whole thing started.
Later.
Alrighty. He got everything hooked up and dialed in for me same day. I picked it up that night. So the guy, actually I still need to pull everything out of the trunk because that stuff is hell annoying to listen to while we're driving. Let's go pull it out real quick. Super low to the ground now. Oh. Flip this camera around for you. And voila. Look how low she goes. Now obviously I'm not gonna be sticking a dollar bill up in here, but I also can't get my fingers up in there anymore. So yeah, it's close, boys. He did an amazing job getting it absolutely as tucked in as he could while also being still usable. As you hit a bump, that's exactly what it sounds like. We're gonna start out, we're gonna pull this trim off here. This that I literally just stuffed in there because I don't know how it goes on anymore. This technically isn't the proper way to do this. They make a special tool and I'm aware of that. I don't have that tool and I should probably get it if this is gonna be a regular problem. It's a little wrench that fits right over the nut, and then you use the Allen key to actually tighten the individual strut while you keep the nut in place, and it tightens everything down for you. But at this point, I don't know if it might actually just be spinning the strut. So honestly, it feels really nice and tight, kind of right where it's at, so I'm not gonna push it too much. I may go ahead and do the driver's side though, since I've already got everything out and we're already recording, so like I said, I might just skip over there real quick and we'll do that. So again, check your strut bolts, not just the strut tower bolts, but the actual one in the middle. Like I said, mine's a 17 millimeter. I keep a 17 millimeter with my torque wrench in the back seat because those are my lug bolts, and it's just good to keep that with me in case I need to do a quick tightening. So this will be the first time changing the pads on my static setup. So we're gonna get to really try out my my low profile jack that I have in here. But let's go ahead and flip the car around. My buddy Gabe's coming over, so we're gonna wrap his GTI after this. So let's get started.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there goes my tool. Fuck. Guess we're gonna have to go get that loader.
It definitely did spill a little bit of brake fluid out. I think that was some of the pressure we were fighting the second time we did when we did the other side. I think we were fighting some of the pressure in there, but yeah, everything is. Ooh, nice. I can even feel the rears lock up now. Today is Friday the 7th, the day before Low Class Militia here in San Antonio, and that means it's time to clean up and fully detail the Golf R. Unfortunately, it is raining like a mofo outside. Like, it is really coming down out there. So, luckily we have a garage to keep the car in. However, there's a bit of an issue. If my car has more than a quarter tank of gas, that means I can't get into the show because it's an indoor show, and fire marshal, you have to have less than a quarter tank of gas and disconnect your battery. Now, I haven't driven the car in a week, and I don't know how much gas is in it. So, we're gonna have to check right now. Ooh, perfect. Cool. We are definitely, sorry about the beeping, but we are definitely good. Got just under a quarter tank. So, we're definitely chilling. All right, now we vacuum. Oh my God. Finding this entrance was me off. I don't know what it is about car shows, but it's always like the back entrance to get in. And there's always a one way, so if you miss it because you don't know where the entrance was, you have to then make an entire circle around downtown to find it again. That was my experience. That was an absolute effing nightmare. I was getting heated, dude. But we're here. My group is inside, surprise, because I'm late as shit. So hopefully there's still a spot next to them. If not, I don't give a shit, honestly. At least we're here at this point. All right, got everything cleaned up. Got it polished, cleaned my wheels. I made do with that little sponge that I had. And then I got adopted in with this really cool booth here since I got robbed and didn't get to be part of my booth. And lucky for me, their cars didn't show up either. So they didn't have cars, I didn't have a booth. So they hooked me up with the spot and they gave me this really freaking sick banner. I'm gonna hit it with some heat when I get home, but absolutely killer.
I would rather use my garage. If I had to rank it, I would say my garage usability is here and being low is down here. So in importance, I'm gonna go ahead and lift the car up a little bit. So it's obviously very low, like very, very low. The front isn't, I mean, it's low, but the tuck is significantly less than the rear. But the car is completely level. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is raise it up both directions. We're gonna do the same thing on the driver's side. I'm gonna put the wheels back on, lower the car down, and we'll see what our official ride height looks like. Also, another good thing to keep in mind is you wanna go higher just a little bit than where you actually wanna ride, because everything else has to settle again. All right, let's see where we're sitting. All right, we went ahead and went to just the top of the tire in the front, and that already makes it look a lot different. It's like the height that it sits on the tire doesn't look all that much different, but the height that it's off of the ground, especially the front bumper, is significantly better.